Basically, ladies and gentlemen, of course, here again, me, one Hassan, as is it on this count to different to our currency, and then let's see if those currency, of course, they can't. Of course, here we have this currency. That is typically Canadian dollars. And then there's typical Ugandan, Kenyan shillings, then Ugandan shillings, and then if this is a 4,260,547.62 for Kenyan shillings, and then we are getting this much 48,000 Canadian dollars for this exchange, and then USA we are looking at that much there, and then the euro that much, and then the Japan that much, and then we are looking at the UK pound that much, and then once again Australia at that much dollars. Of course, that is level 1, and area to do with that. Of course, if it come to that, that is of course me there, Wayne Hassan is scanning, and then basically, of course, tackling these vis-a-vis, if you look $1,460, which I just saw you, of course, there, of course, if I change it to Ethiopian birr, and then that is 52,000. Okay, so this is the exchange there, of course, exchange rate to Ethiopia, Canada and Ethiopia. So that the money which I was counting there, of course, if we take it to Somalian shillings, of course, we are roughly 700,000 Somalian currency. So that is that overview. And then if we take with the Ghana CD, that is we are at 7,000 CDs for this 1,460. So what about tradition? What about Naira, Nigeria? And then we are at edition 500,000. Of course, that is 500,000. And then the Naira. And then if we look at now the Kenyan shillings, the Kenyan shillings on the back due, that's 129,000. So if we exchange it this one, this fee to Uganda, Kenya to Uganda, and then we are roughly earning this one 4,300,000 Kenyan shillings down there. So if we use East Africa, and then I put this money, the same amount in Uganda, the same amount in Kenya, and then this money I will make 4 million, and not this money. So 4 million will be there. So I have to work all alongside and alongside. If it's Nigeria and Australia, that's that much. If here, that much. If here, that much. If here, that much. If here, that much. And then if to Canada, that much. So that is just that scratch. And then typically Uganda, of course, that's that much there, this much there, Uganda. And then you can see the bottleneck and the battlefield. Of course, that's the currency exchange level. So to do with, and then we were talking of yesterday, this is branch management. If it's 250,000, so you're earning yearly as a salary, you can survive the most here in Canada, and then you will be able to also to help your loved one in Africa. If this money is not there, and then you are not around this kind of expense here, and then it is very hard to party, and then do this one let me go is not a possibility here. So that's why people normally live on isolations the most for that criteria and for that purposes. So the money fall normally less than 5,000 a year for the students. The students, the money falls less than that for the student if they're attending different elementary schools, or they're going to different to adult education, and they're not employed, that is the money they are falling. This is the kind of money they are falling over. So on Ontario Works, the people, your loved ones who came from Africa, they are suffering around there. And then we who completed college and self-employed, working from home, doing a self-business or self-employed, we are right here. And then the one that enrolled on Service Ontario, Service Canada, we are right here. So that is our fee here. And then with most of them, so we were, myself also, I was there, in the 2010. This was where I was, less than 9,000 a year. So I was making here. Then that's when they changed me, and then they located me around here. So now we are here. I'm myself here. Up to now, I'm still suffering there. That's why it's a criteria. So it's a vis-a-vis to do with the challenges and the things which are really abnormal facing people here. So if we talk of Sudan, this is the Sudan problems. Is the black guy here. This South Sudan is the black guy, and then Equatoria is red, and then here Sudan is red. We don't cook our mind together with this black guy. That's why here things become too contagious. We cannot locate Sudan the currency. If you see the permission of the exchange rate said, we cannot do for you guys. Whatever you search your name on the list, you cannot see the word Sudan on the list. Whatever the new guy, you cannot see their name even there. So why? Because the guy is there a corrupt. They are handling corruptions. So that's why it's very, very hard. So that's why everything is too difficult. You can see their divisions. This guy here, Sosh, want to be another countries, and then we here, the Sudan, up to this border here, we are forcing, let him not become a country here. He's trying to become a country, and if he's trying to become a country, how do you expect this country, Sudan, will be respected? It's not respectable. So that's why is a corruption. That's why is a scam. That's why is fighting abroad. That's why is a disaster. That's why is investing totally on guns, and very harmful, and is very disasterful if it come to that. And then is of course things which we can not do very much about it, because if the economy itself doesn't go, life there doesn't go as well. If you want us to fix your economy like we are fixing Kenyan economy, Ugandan economy, and then we cannot do much, because the guy which we said source, the black guy, there is a disaster to the red areas which we mark there, and which we are seeing alongside the border and upside there. Doesn't agree with us, the red. So that's the disaster. So otherwise, that is me, Wayne Hassan, that is it on with this scratch.